When Dalvin friggin' Cook had his record day Sunday against the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers, 226 total yards, 4 tutties, no big deal. Obviously, NFC Offensive Player of the Week. And I was thinking to myself, if the Vikings are able to somehow get it together at 2-5, stay alive, and Dalvin Cook drags their ass to the playoffs a la 2012 Adrian Peterson, would he be in line for some MVP love? I think he certainly could be in the conversation because, I mean, who's really running away with it besides maybe Russ, maybe Mahomes? That's really about it. So if Dalvin can do that, could he get and become the third horse in the race? Could he eventually maybe take them over? Because MVP is basically a quarterback award now, kind of like the Heisman Trophy. So sometimes the novelty of a running back having an amazing season, voters are like, that guy. We're bored just for voting for quarterback again, but whatever. So I decided, check the odds, peruse. Maybe we want to put a jelly bean down. I was thinking, okay, 50-1, 60-1 in that spot. I mean, pretty long odds because maybe the Vikings don't get it together. It's whatever, but at least he's got to be the shortest odds for running back, right? But then, wow. So according to Westgate, Dalvin is 500-1 to win MVP. And I triple checked the date just to make sure that we weren't missing something or these were from last week. But no, these are up to date, updated on Tuesday, 500-1, even after that game. Wow. I mean, this is a straight up shut up and take my money spot because, like we said, if Dalvin is able to put this team on his back, which he certainly is, if the Vikings are going to go anywhere, it's because Dalvin Cook leads them there. He's certainly capable of that. I mean, he does have a shot because looking at the current MVP odds, it's Russ and Mahomes. I think it's their race. Russ is the prohibitive favorite, the way that he's got Seattle playing. Mahomes is always going to be there. But then you look, there's a big gap. I mean, Brady plus 800, Rodgers plus 1,000 as the Packers start to fade. Big Ben is not really the major piece of the Steelers' winning formula. He's just kind of there. Kyler Murray's up and coming, sure. Josh Allen's really faded. Lamar Jackson is done. Alvin Kamara. So this is the most frustrating thing. So Alvin Kamara is the favorite in terms of running backs, right? He's still down there. He's number 9 overall, but plus 5,000, aka 50-1. That is embarrassing. And then Derrick Henry at 80-1. So you're telling me Josh freaking Jacobs, who's a great player, don't get me wrong, but hot and cold is certainly not carrying the Raiders the way that Dalvin Cook is. He has the same odds. He has the same 500-1 odds to win the MVP. It's just irresponsible. It's just crazy. And I know that betting markets are reflective of how the public perceives things, right? So the betting markets adjust by where people put their money. So I get it. Kamara is more of a household name. Derrick Henry is too. Quarterbacks obviously are as well. So I understand. Plus, the general public, maybe they don't see Dalvin Cook and the Vikings as contenders. I get it. I understand that. But right now, Dalvin is second in the NFL in rushing yards with 652. He leads the NFL in touchdowns with 10 rushing touchdowns. He leads the NFL in scrimmage touchdowns with 11. And despite missing one game, Dalvin is still on pace for 1,490 yards rushing, then also 1,781 total yards from scrimmage and 23 touchdowns. That's not bad. Not bad, right? So I'm not ready to say 100% that Dalvin wins MVP, but because like I said, I do think it is Russ's award to lose. He's never won MVP before. It would be kind of a nice crowning achievement. He's playing lights out with the Seahawks. He and DK and Lockett are doing disgusting things up there. And if they hold on to that 1 seed in the NFC, I think it's done. I think it's a fait accompli. Russ, the pride of NC State, will hoist his first MVP award at the NFL Honors because the Seahawks are not making the Super Bowl because the Vikings are, so suck it, face. And then Mahomes, except Mahomes is boringly good, but I mean, if Kansas City ends up with the 2 or 3 seed, maybe not, sure. But if Dalvin, like we said, just drags the Vikings to the playoffs, to the promised land, I mean, he is the Vikings offense. Because if they do get hot, become the darling of the league, all of a sudden, 1-5, stay alive, you make the playoffs, it's because 33 is absolutely straight balling. So I guess it is possible. Russ would have to stumble, and the Seahawks would have to drop a couple of games here or there, or Russ would have to play bad, which probably not possible, but it's okay. But also, you look, the last NFL MVP that was a running back was Adrian Peterson in 2012. He ran for 2,097 yards. The Vikings went 10-6, and then they lost the playoff game because Joe Webb, it's fine. Like I said, I think he's a long shot, but also the 500 to 1, massive disrespect. And if you are of the opinion, jelly beans, there you go. But never say never. Be your thoughts. Dalvin Cook, disrespect is real in this mother father. MVP odds, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Pull some of the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.